Alright, gamers of all lengths and girths, it's time for Terra's top 5 games of 2014.
Wars are only won upon the anvil of honor. Victory or death!
Despite being a competitive Magic player and understanding that Hearthstone is leagues below MTG's level, and knowing that they only have secrets to make up for things like instants that make the game really deep, Hearthstone still made my list of 2014 top 5 games. I'm one of those that have put hundreds of hours into the game as my guilty pleasure, and it's graphically stunning, which is really weird to say about a card game, but this is one of the games that Blizzard did right. They update it often with new content, cool graphics, and they try to fix bugs as soon as possible. Emphasis on try. They are Blizzard. As much as I laugh at how try-hard the Hearthstone pro scene can be, they are shedding light on how cool card games can be, and they're making Blizzard a ton of money. If only MTGO could take some pointers from Hearthstone's UI and graphics team.
Oh my god, yes! Suck it, bitch! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god!
Of the evil one. My power gives us a gateway to defeating the Dark Lord. Do not seek vengeance. This is the means. An army talion, one for us to lead.
What's better than a game set in the universe of Lord of the Rings that's heavily dependent on decisions? Pretty much nothing, right? Especially when the protagonist is voiced over by Troy Baker. Yep, that's the guy that's literally every cool man voice in every anime and video game ever. This game looks awesome, gives you enough options to put you in the triple digits of gameplay time, and you can control orcs. What more do you want? I've always wanted to control men to fight for me.
Democracy? Democracy. Democracy is not what these people need. Hell, it's not even what they want. America's been trying to install democracies in nations for a century, and it hasn't worked one time.
Okay, so I know anyone that said Call of Duty Ghosts last year was on the top games of 2013 got heavily ridiculed, and I know that COD has a lot of problems of making the same content every year, but I feel like Advanced Warfare has really upgraded some stuff. Things seem to actually have advanced. The single-player campaign with Jack Mitchell, who of course is voiced by Troy Baker, is actually pretty good, and they upgraded a bunch of UI stuff, including holograms and a bunch of cool shit. You know, more grenades and a bunch of cool-ass shit. Most reviewers, including myself, have said that this is the best Call of Duty in a long time, and this is coming from someone like me who is kind of a hater of the FPS genre. Number 2, Wolfenstein, The New Order. Of course, it's me, come on. You can't go wrong with a game about killing Nazis, can you? No, especially not if the pre-order comes with a classic version of Doom. Plus, it's really interesting to see what would happen if the Nazis won the war, had super advanced technology, and still got their asses kicked anyway. The music is really amazing in the game, and I got to listen to a bunch of German, so of course it's one of my favorites. It's about time we had a new Wolfenstein, right? It's been since like 2009. Wow, I was 18 and just graduating high school back then.
Am I going crazy? Will you be able to live with yourself knowing what I'm gonna make you do?
And the number 1 game of 2014, according to me, is The Evil Within. Bethesda really does never disappoint, do they? This game does survival horror correctly. First of all, it's a third-person game, not a first-person, so I'm not gonna get dizzy and I'm not gonna have to stop prematurely. It's creepy and dark, but it still has really stunning graphics, and unlike a lot of the non-indie games, it's actually still scary. It has great cinematic portions and a lot of actual gameplay, so it doesn't feel like a movie. This game makes me kind of miss the old Resident Evil games a bit less. Alright guys, that's it for me.